Hey guys, Zen Guardian here, and today we're going to be talking about every gamer's favorite topic, consoles versus PC. It's something that I've definitely wanted to address for a while because it's a transition that I'm going through myself, and I feel like a lot of you guys, especially here on this channel, are also starting to go through as well. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up, and let's get right into it. So for a while now, for a very, very long time now, I have been contemplating leaving console gaming behind and moving on to the PC. I feel like at this point, so many games are starting to rely more on the PC, and as we move further into the quote-unquote next-gen consoles, we're starting to see them take on more PC-like architectures and more power, and it's really starting to move away from the consoles of the past. In the past, consoles were more like toys in today's standards. I mean, they of course were powerful, they of course did many things, but today when you look at a console, an Xbox One, a PS4, the upcoming Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, these systems are literally PCs at this point. They are literally extremely powerful. They just do so much, but at the end of the day, they're still a console. They're still anchored down by being that consumer product that is put on a shelf for the masses to buy. And I feel like at this stage, I'm personally really starting to grow out of it. Now, if you're a PS4 fan, an Xbox fan, whatever kind of fan you may be, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, for a very long time, I was an Xbox diehard fanboy, and to this day, I still only play my third-party games on Xbox One, unless of course they release on the best console of all time, being the Nintendo Switch. But for a very long time, I have been an Xbox guy, and I haven't owned a PlayStation since the PS2, and I don't think I ever will, not because I don't like the platform, but because there just aren't a lot of exclusive games that interest me. I'm a shooter, stuff like Halo, stuff like Gears, that's more up my alley, and stuff like Uncharted and The Last of Us, although excellent games, not entirely my cup of tea. But moving into PC, you have a plethora of options, and you have so many things that you can get into, so many games that you can have access to, different experiences, and something fresh and brand new that personally I've never experienced before. I've never been a PC gamer, it's just never been my ideal. I've always been the kind of guy that likes to sit on the couch, controller in hand, bag of chips on the side, and just kind of kicking it with my boys playing games. When it comes to PC gaming, the mouse and keyboard, it's always seemed so complex, it's always seemed so almost intimidating to really get into PC gaming. But recently, with some of the more popular games that are really big on PC, or some of the new games that are coming to PC, I think it's really important to talk about what decision us gamers are gonna make. And for me, I feel like I'm beginning to outgrow my console. At this stage, I'm playing games at a very competitive level. I love to play, very sweaty and have those really competitive experiences, but I find that with a controller, you just don't have the precision of a mouse and keyboard. And for a very long time, that meant absolutely nothing to me. But now playing games like Rainbow Six and other stuff, it's very difficult to really get a leg up when you're not winning your gunfights. And that has so much to do with the analog sticks and how they actually hinder you from being your best. I feel like I would be a much better player on PC because I would just simply be able to win more gunfights because of how precise the PC is. You're starting to see a lot of developers throw a lot more support onto the PC. I mean, even if you look at something like Destiny 2, which the original game was never even released on PC, and now I believe the biggest community for that game will actually live on PC because it's just where it kind of always belonged. Of course, Sony has the exclusive deals and a lot of gamers will play on PlayStation because of that, but I think a major portion of that game's community will live on the PC, and I think a lot of people from Xbox, from PlayStation, are going to be migrating. Now, that wouldn't be my particular reason to switch into a PC, but it would definitely be a selling factor and something that would kind of tip me over the edge into getting one. So for me, I think the decision that I have to make is to kind of say goodbye to the consoles. I mean, they are good machines, they do serve a great purpose, and I won't be getting rid of my Xbox anytime soon. I still use it as a media device. It's still a great tool for things like that, but as far as my competitive games, I need a full-blown setup with a, BenQ, very low hertz monitor, a very strong mouse. I need an entire, almost professional gamer setup at this point to really get the things done that I want to get done. And I know that there's a lot of you out there that also are kind of thinking, should I switch to a PC? Is it worth it? Are there enough people there? Are there too many hackers and stuff like that? And what I can say on that is that hacking on games, especially like Rainbow Six, is definitely more of a problem on the PC. I just feel like personally it's easier for them to do. You know, consoles are locked down from their online services to the boxes themselves. They are very difficult to actually get into and hack full blown in the same way that you can with a PC. But overall, I think it's a good decision at this point to move into the PC realm and take the time to create your own PC, make it your baby, make it your own, and then continuously add to it over time. At this point, we're buying consoles almost every 2 years. I mean, the original Xbox One and PS4 released in 2013. Then we got refreshes with the Slims and stuff like that in 2015. And now we're looking at the Xbox One X here in 2017. So we're very much getting into a more iterative process with these consoles. And at this point, I don't know if it's worth it to necessarily continuously drop 500, 400, 300, all this money on these consoles where I could go and buy a new graphics card for 500, or I could go and do really anything to my PC with that kind of money and upgrade it and have it very close to, if not surpass, that of a console. So I won't be doing it at this very second because obviously it takes a lot of money at the start to buy a PC and to really get the rig that I would want. You can get an entry-level PC for as low as 300. You may not be running max settings and the highest frames per second, but it will make games playable and it won't necessarily stress out your computer in the biggest way. It's going to still need some love and care. You're still going to need to upgrade it as frequently as you would upgrade anything else, more so than a console, but I still think at this point it's worth it. Developers are more on board with PC. You're seeing a lot of new games coming to PC, launching same day as PC, all that kind of stuff. And I think for me, again, it's about that time. So you guys can let me know what you guys think down below. Are you planning on moving into the PC realm? Are you still super happy and content with your Xbox, with your PlayStation? Is it something that you're thinking about doing for the games that you like to play, like Rainbow Six or Overwatch or Destiny or whatever may have you? Let me know everything that you have down below. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been Zen, and I'm out. Peace.